Hello. Oh my goodness. How you doing? Come here. Wow, so good to see you.
It's been 15 months
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
since Dr. Christopher McGowan has seen his patient Kyra Williams. When they first met in August 2020, Williams weighed 270 pounds.
I always say I didn't know how bad I felt until I started to feel good.
The wife and mother of two is from Texas and traveled all the way to True U Weight Loss in Cary for help. Today,
I mean, you lost like 40% of your body weight.
she's at 161 pounds. Last August, Dr. McGowan performed an endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty or ESG procedure on Williams. She says it changed her life.
The way that I move, the way that I walk, the way that I can still play with my children, shopping, not getting tired.
Williams has been documenting her journey on social media and calls herself the fierce ESG diva on Instagram. Her progress inspiring her friend Elaine Wilson to get the same procedure.
You're ready. You're so ready.
Dr. McGowan goes over a few post-procedural guidelines
I really want you to walk around a lot. That's going to help some of the cramping.
before the work begins.
So this is a team process. So I'll be working the scope.
With Williams looking on, Dr. McGowan starts the procedure. ESG is non-surgical and incisionless.
So we're working through the mouth, in the stomach, no incisions, and I'm able to suture the stomach that way.
He says the goal is to place sutures inside the stomach to tighten it
Kind of like a little sewing machine on the end of an endoscope.
and make it into a sleeve-like shape.
So what that means is in the end you can eat less food and feel satisfied.
Dr. McGowan says he has completed 1,100 ESG procedures. He's the first and only doctor in the country to reach that milestone.
To me, it's not really about the numbers. I'm proud that we've really mastered this technique and ultimately just proud of how well so many of our patients have done.
Patients like Williams,
It's very surreal to know that, I've lost this amount of weight.
who are making each procedure worth it for Dr. McGowan.
Helping patients lose weight, it's transformed. We think about the scale, but really we're talking about improving health and confidence, and our patients are so happy when they lose weight, and that's really rewarding for me.
This is the moment history was made.
It was more amazing than I thought possible.
In May, Andrea Peet became the first person with ALS to complete a marathon in all 50 states.
The day after my 8th anniversary with ALS, I did my fitness marathon.
It would be an understatement to say she's defied the odds. Doctors told Pete she only had 2 to 5 years to live after she was diagnosed in 2014.
I know that I am an anomaly, and hopefully there are others out there who will see my story and realize that their life isn't over.
We talked to Andrea last August as she prepared for marathons 37 and 38.
I owe you a yo-yo today.
She showed us how she uses Google technology to keep track of how ALS has affected her voice. Nearly a year later, things have slowly gotten worse.
As strong as I am, I can tell that my voice is getting slower.
But she says even with her voice slowing down and her legs continuing to weaken, her core remains strong. These days, she's on her trike a bit less, taking a break from those 50 marathons in 50 states, and uses this device to monitor her diaphragm. She needs to stay strong because she has a lot ahead.
We're doing a documentary, and I am writing a memoir.
The working title for her book is Hope Fights Back. She hopes her story about completing 50 marathons with ALS will inspire others living with the same disease.
I don't want fear to rule how I live my life, and so I said, of course, to take on the creases role. I can think which was a marathon in all 50 states.
Ian Brown does this
daily, multiple times daily.
a lot. The daily Delta 8 user says packing and smoking bowls have changed his life for the better.
I've been off of my pain medications, hydrocodone, since April. My doctor loves it.
Brown is recovering from corrective surgery on his legs. He used to rely on this walking boot to keep pressure off his feet. Not anymore.
And since using it, I haven't had to wear it. Haven't had to take my pain medication.
According to LeafFly, a website dedicated to cannabis education, Delta 8 THC is typically extracted from hemp. It's legal in North Carolina because of the 2018 Farm Bill, which legalized hemp. Hemp contains less than 0.3% THC. Any more would be illegal in North Carolina. When Brown isn't smoking Delta 8, he's advocating for it as a sales associate for Nature's Relief Hemp Store in Raleigh.
If you are looking for actual marijuana, there's something that's not as potent but similar as far as benefits go.
The FDA defines Delta 8 as a psychoactive substance. In mid-September, the federal agency issued several warnings associated with Delta 8. They include Delta 8 has psychoactive and intoxicating effects, can be made with potentially harmful chemicals, and can be marketed in ways that put public health at risk.
People are picking up products that look just like Doritos. I mean, this is basically, that is Doritos logo. Inside are Doritos that have been sprayed with a product that we're not even aware of what's in there because it's not marked anywhere on the packaging.
Nature's Relief owner Jennifer Wilson says distributors are constantly trying to sell her dangerous knockoff Delta 8 products. She says customers need to pay attention to the labeling. All of her products have QR codes that lead to lab results of that product, in addition to warnings and nutritional labels. She says she won't sell anything without them.
You're only going to know that if you come into a reputable hemp store. You know, you don't want to go into your tobacco shop and just grab whatever they have. You have no idea what you're getting. They may be effective, but then they may not.
For Brown, this store is more than a workplace. It's an opportunity to educate customers about a product that he says can be life-changing.
Finding something that I believe in and that helps me and that has helped so many others is just, it's a great field to be in, to be helpful like that.